To move on to this next question, being a bail bondsman and being a bail bond business owner ain't for everyone. So in the book, I kind of talk about some characteristics that make a good bail bondsman. Some of them, or two of the top ones that I chose, was reputation. Because, I feel like, reputation, you got to guard it with your life. And even though you guys work for a different company, I feel like your reputation is carried over to this new company, which will help you guys excel. And also, the second was availability. I feel like the best ability is availability. So, do you guys have any characteristics out there that you think that make a good bail bondsman or a good bail bond business owner?
I would say you definitely have to have a heart for people.
Yeah.
You have to have, the patience to deal with people, not, knee-jerk reactions, trigger stuff like that. You got to have the patience for them.
Exactly.
Because
that's another one I put in the book is patience. So
yeah, it's definitely gonna be hard. It's not for just everybody, like you said. To us, it's like a ministry.
Yeah.
We get the opportunity to minister to people every day, and it's not through a smoke and mirrors type deal. It's through our experience.
Yeah, real life situations.
Yeah.
I want to kind of touch on this too, because just kind of speak on patience and working with the people. I know Angel. He called me like a couple weeks ago, and we split a bond. And man, we're in the jail 3 a.m. and there's a lady I believe it was a client that you guys previously bonded out, and she got rearrested. But the lady was in there just belligerent, drunk. Man, the cops couldn't even calm her down. They just letting her go crazy. Angel comes in there, talks to the lady, calms her down, helps her, get her through the situation, calls her mother. So it's like seeing a situation like that up front at the jail, you get a good bail bondsman in there that knows how to work with the people, and so you see how shit calm down. So I wanted to give that example to kind of speak to the characteristics of patience and working, being able to work with people, because man, in this industry, you're going to get all type of calls, you're going to work with all type of people, you're going to encounter all type of people, so you got to be versatile in how you deal with people and being able to communicate with them. So I definitely think that's a big one. You guys have any other characteristics out there that you think make a good bail bondsman or bail bond company before we move on to this next question?
I would just add one, selflessness, man. Being able to put yourself in their position and understand that where they are right then is a temporary thing. What they're going through is a temporary thing. What they're going through right now or in that situation, you need to put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah.
I've watched bro take his shoes right off his feet to give to somebody.
Yeah,
I've watched partners take their shirts right off their back to give to somebody, so they don't have to go into the jail barefoot or cold. Or I've watched them put money on their books, and those are good things. But what I feel like people overlook is the fact that just that simple act of kindness does something for people. You don't forget that type of stuff, bro. When I was hungry, I don't forget the people who put food in my belly, put clothes on my back. You don't forget those types of things. So how I would say a good characteristic for a bondsman would be somebody that they will never forget.
Exactly.
Be that person in their life.
And keep in mind, like, all type of people get arrested. It ain't just, I know there's like this stereotype that just criminals and bad people get arrested. All type of, professional people I know recently in the news there was a guy that worked at the jail who got arrested, so all type of people get arrested. It isn't just a certain type of people. So I just want to let the listeners know that, like, anybody can go to jail, anybody can get bonded out. It's not just a set type of group of people who go through these type of things. All type of people go through these type of things. So I think that's one thing people should definitely keep in mind before they stereotype. If you have anything to add on, go ahead.
Absolutely. I think that absolutely. I mean, that's the point. There's the stigmas that come on with those that don't honor the position they're in when it comes to the people. And so they take advantage of people in situations for their, like you said, selflessness. It's for their selfishness. It's for, if you're in a position for this where the rich get richer, then we're in a bad position because we're helping, like you said, everybody goes to jail, but there's a stigma on the poverty sense of it where we're in a position to empower those in poverty. Outside of death, going to jail and prison are the worst fears that people have when it comes to being away from family. And like you said, you have such a perception on the bail bonds industry that when you go and have to arrest somebody or take them back to jail or talk to them, so many people want to act hard in this industry. They want to yell at a person, or they want to make them feel belittled and lower than them when they're going to the door and approaching it. And so when I speak of integrity, I say, how can you approach a person with honor, with kindness, with humility to say, look, bro, we don't want to be here either, we want to talk to you and we want to figure this thing out. We're not out here to harm you. We're not out here to hurt you. But as you've seen, there's the big stigma that comes with police officers and the way that they handle business. How do we make sure that the bail bonds industry doesn't have that same stigma?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like we're definitely doing our part, man. And kind of like integrity, they say you got to treat the janitor how you treat the boss. You got to treat the same from the top to bottom. So